Okay, and we should now be streaming live to YouTube, hopefully. I should get a confirmation in a moment from good old YouTube. And that looks like we are. Hey guys, welcome back to the show. This is, of course, Full Power Pelic, and today what we're doing is a brand new segment that I've sort of come up with on the spot. So this is community build. So today what we're going to be doing is looking at a build by one of our fairly community member makers, and his name is Laryseeaircraft. So what we have here today, aside from this is a custom head. So this is Bedrock version, which I didn't know anyone had made a custom head mod. That's kind of cool. I like this quite a lot. So this is definitely a bit of an interesting one. So as we can see on the left, what we have is actually an ice road maker without the engine. And on the right hand side, which I've been playing with for the last couple of days because YouTube didn't like my uploading of a video apparently. And we have it with the engine as well. So let's have a look at it without the engine and see how this is all sort of working and that sort of thing so far. So what we have here is basically a bit of a delay system, and then underneath, this is where it actually gets quite interesting, because what we have is an observer here, and every single time this machine actually gets moved forward, the observer is going to fire, and then once this actually goes in front of the observer and moves, then what will happen is it actually triggers it again. The reason why it looks like he's got this is we've actually got dispensers up here with water. So this is one of the really good things about Bedrock, is that basically we've got the ability to have movable dispensers, and so you could have water buckets like this in dispensers and you can basically fire them off and that sort of thing. Now across here, what we have is of course an armor stand with sorry, we have an armor stand and it's obviously got Frostwalker boots. I'm surprised by this though, because normally I was under the impression that Frostwalker doesn't actually last that long, unless it's in the nether, not in the nether, unless it's in the end. I guess that makes a difference. I'm not too sure. I've always thought that Frostwalker doesn't actually last forever, but obviously it does, so yeah, it turns out I'm wrong with that. So hey guys, welcome to the chat and welcome to the show. Got a few people obviously joining in today. And let's have a bit of a look at this. So we'll fire it off in a few seconds and have a look at it. Obviously we're getting a few of the Endermen spawning, but I quite like this. This would be a very useful way to be able to travel through the end, or as he was actually saying to me before, that it'd be a good way to be able to get back if you had a flying base or something along those lines. So yeah, let's give this whole machine a bit of a shot and see what's going on. So if we delete that, we should be able to just put a button here and that should fire off the flying machine. Now, in my testing, I don't know if this is something to do with a beta version or if it's something to do with how it's all working, but I find that if I move too far away from the armor stand, it does seem to sort of fall off. So, oh, no. I've stuffed up the machine. No, I've stopped it, and I think something's gone wrong. Hang on. What did I do? This is going far well. So what did I actually do? I must have. Hang on. How have we lost the buckets of water along here? How has that occurred? That shouldn't occur. So it looks like we've completely lost the buckets along here, which shouldn't be possible because you'd have at least the buckets left, unless it dispensed the buckets or something. I must have stuffed it up in my testing. Oh, YouTube, how you love me so much. This is going well apparently, so let's see if I can this thing together with the other one that we've got here, which these things go so wonderfully, doesn't it? Let's see. So over on here we've got the minecart. What is the minecart for? In fact, is it even? It's getting pushed by the machine. I don't... Oh, the minecart's so you can sit in it. I getcha, I getcha. Okay, let's cheat a little bit. Let's give Mr. Pillock a structure block. And... yes, so it should be somewhere in my inventory. Hopefully, yes. And let's see if we can just nick sort of the flying part of the machine and just chuck it over onto this part over here. So we have the piston, obviously. And let's go and just borrow that. It's going to align that way and that way. Sorry, I'm just randomly sort of talking. It may sound like muttering, but it actually makes sense. Well, it makes sense to me. That's the important part. Okay, so let's put it probably here. Wait, what? Why wasn't it aligning? Okay, I get it. Okay, let's try this. That should be good. Alright, so now we just need to extend that a little bit. So let's just go into there. And we'll just go 15, 15. Oh, not 51. No. Okay, and we'll just go 15. And let's see what that looks like. So that looks pretty good. All I have to do is put a block one over and then... yeah, it should just be one over. Okay, so let's just save that as... just call it GG. Save. And let's go over here and see if we can do this. So that should just be over here. We should be able to just load that in. Piston should be on the same level. And then we can just go load and GG and load. Hopefully it's all gone to plan. Yes, it does look like it has. Okay, let's try this again. Make sure that there's water buckets in this one. Yeah, it looks all pretty good to me. So this should work this time. The other thing I'll mention while we are here, before we set this all off, is that we've actually got these pistons pulling up all the ice along here. So you do end up with this nice sort of ridge on each side, which is one of the things I really do like about this machine. But let's see if we can not stuff up other people's builds. And, oh, right, the obsidian. Let's go with this. And that seems to be working. Let's stand about where this is. And hopefully in a second we should see the ice forming. Yep, we've got definitely ice forming. And if we have a look on the back here, we've got obviously that section over there that's getting pulled up, which is quite nice as well. So yeah, it's all definitely working right now, aside from my little mistake that I may have made. Please don't hold that against the build. So yeah, this is definitely quite an interesting sort of build. I think that, as he was mentioning before, that it would be a very interesting sort of one to have on the back of, say, a flying base, so that you could return to where you came from. That would be a very interesting sort of use case. Flying through the nether, oh, sorry, why do I keep saying nether? Flying through the end, it would probably be a lot more useful. It wouldn't be the fastest sort of track, obviously, but it would be kind of useful. Actually, one thing I want to experiment with is that, can you pull a boat along? That's a good question, actually. So, what I'm meaning here is, I haven't ever gotten around to testing this, but we can normally pull a boat along. I believe what's going to happen here is that the boat, well, the actual rope would actually break before we could pull the boat along. I could be wrong. That's how it works in Java, but I don't know if Bedrock's the same. And where is the rope? What do we call it? Rope? No, leash. Leash. And let's try that. And let's just tie it to a boat. I can't remember where a boat is right now, so let's just go boat. And let's try out that. Wait. Did it disappear again? It has disappeared again. I am in a beta, maybe that's causing things to fall through. That could be the situation here. There could be just a issue with the beta, but I haven't in the past had too many issues with that. But you know, betas, things can be a bit unstable sometimes, so I wouldn't worry about that too much. That's okay. We know that it works, and it should be pretty fine as long as you're not in a beta, or at least this beta. Why? In fact, why can I not even... Oh, maybe I have to do it to that. Ah, yes. There we go. Okay, let's see if this actually works. I get the feeling that the leash is going to break as well. If it does work, it means that you could just tie yourself along the boat on the way through, which would be a lot more easier than having to do the whole sort of sitting in minecarts and that sort of thing. That's probably going to get dragged along. No, it does break. Okay, well, there you go. Question answered. Can you pull yourself along with a leash? No, it just breaks. So aside from that, aside from it breaking again, I really probably shouldn't season betas. That's probably a really bad idea. Let me know what your thoughts and comments are in the description. I think it's actually a pretty good build. It does, I would say it works a lot better in just the regular Minecraft version than testing it in experimental versions, at the moment at least. And I hope you guys had a bit of fun. It's been a fairly sort of quick one, but yeah, I tried numerous times the last 3 or 4 days to actually upload a video, and apparently YouTube just doesn't like me much at the moment. So I hope you guys had a bit of fun. If you want me to show your build or something like that on the channel, definitely let me know in the description below. And I'll catch you, as always, in the next one. See you guys!